Growing older brings wisdom, experience, and a deeper appreciation for life. But one challenge many seniors face is the gradual loss of strength in the legs. Your legs are your foundation. They carry you, support your independence, and protect you from dangerous falls. Yet as we age, muscle mass shrinks, bones become weaker, and joint flexibility diminishes. This often leads to reduced mobility, chronic pain, and the fear of falling. But what if we told you that 5 essential vitamins could transform your legs into powerful pillars of strength, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond? In this video, we'll explore the science behind these vitamins and how you can naturally boost your intake to maintain mobility, reduce weakness, and enjoy life with strong legs like steel. Stay with us till the end, because we'll also reveal a special combination that works like a natural multivitamin shot for your lower body. And if you find this video helpful, please like, comment, and share it with someone who wants to stay strong and independent. Let's start with the most well-known but often misunderstood vitamin, vitamin D. Vitamin D, commonly known as the sunshine vitamin, is much more than just a helper for calcium. It's a hormone-like substance that plays a crucial role in the development, maintenance, and repair of muscle and bone tissue. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. On top of that, we tend to spend more time indoors, especially during colder months or due to mobility limitations. This leads to widespread vitamin D deficiency among seniors. So what happens when your vitamin D levels fall below optimal? The body's ability to absorb calcium drops dramatically. Even if you're taking in enough calcium through food or supplements, without vitamin D, your intestines can't absorb it properly. This leads to a slow but steady decline in bone density, making the long bones of the legs, including the femur and tibia, more fragile. But it doesn't stop at the bones. Vitamin D directly affects the function of type 2 muscle fibers, the fast twitch fibers that help you react quickly to balance threats and sudden movements. These fibers deteriorate with age, and without sufficient vitamin D, their decline accelerates. A deficiency can result in leg heaviness, muscle pain, poor posture, and decreased endurance. Multiple clinical trials have demonstrated that restoring vitamin D levels in deficient seniors improves balance, reduces falls, and enhances muscle function. Experts recommend at least 800 to 1,000 IU daily, though some individuals may require up to 2,000 IU depending on body weight and blood levels. Food sources include fatty fish like salmon and sardines, fortified milk, egg yolks, and mushrooms exposed to sunlight. But if your sun exposure is limited or you live in a cloudy climate, consider a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement. Remember, vitamin D is fat-soluble, so always take it with a meal containing healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, or avocado for optimal absorption. Our next vital nutrient is vitamin B12, powerful ally for nerve health and muscle coordination. While vitamin D focuses on the bones and fast-twitch muscle fibers, B12 targets the nervous system. Every time you walk, climb, lift, or even stand, your brain sends electrical impulses down your spinal cord and through your peripheral nerves to your leg muscles. These signals control how quickly your muscles contract, how steady your balance is, and how well your legs coordinate with the rest of your body. Vitamin B12 is essential for the formation of myelin, the protective sheath that covers nerves and ensures the smooth transmission of signals. As we age, our ability to absorb B12 from food decreases significantly. This is largely due to reduced stomach acid production and a decrease in intrinsic factor, a protein needed to bind to B12 and facilitate its absorption in the intestines. A deficiency in B12 may go unnoticed at first, but over time, it leads to nerve damage that affects the legs in very specific ways. Seniors with low B12 often report numbness or tingling in the feet, a burning sensation in the legs, unsteadiness when walking, or a feeling as though they're stepping on cotton. These sensory distortions can lead to falls, gait instability, and even serious injuries. Research published in Neurology today has linked untreated B12 deficiency in older adults to increased risk of frailty, sarcopenia, muscle loss, and neurodegenerative disorders. To avoid these risks, seniors should aim to consume 2.4 mcg of B12 daily, though higher doses may be necessary if absorption is impaired. Natural sources include beef liver, eggs, dairy products, and fish. Vegetarians and vegans are especially at risk and should consider fortified foods or B12 supplements, either in sublingual, under the tongue, form, or through injections prescribed by a physician. The third leg saver on our list is vitamin E, often overlooked in senior nutrition. This fat-soluble antioxidant is essential for protecting muscle cells from oxidative damage. Every time your muscles contract and generate energy, free radicals, harmful byproducts of cellular respiration, are produced. In youth, your body's natural antioxidant systems neutralize them efficiently. But with aging comes a decline in these defenses. Vitamin E serves as a frontline warrior, preventing these radicals from damaging the delicate membranes of your muscle fibers. This is crucial for seniors because once those fibers are damaged, the repair process slows down drastically. Vitamin E also supports capillary function, helping ensure your leg muscles get adequate blood flow and oxygen during movement. Poor circulation is a common problem in older adults and often results in leg cramps, fatigue, and cold extremities. A study from the Journal of Muscle Research and Cell Motility found that older adults with higher vitamin E levels experienced better lower body strength, improved muscle endurance, and faster recovery from muscle strain. The best food sources of vitamin E include almonds, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocado. Cooking oils like wheat germ oil and safflower oil are also rich in this nutrient. Supplements can be beneficial, but caution is needed. High doses of vitamin E can interfere with blood clotting, especially in people taking anticoagulant medications. As always, consult your healthcare provider before starting any supplement regimen. Next comes vitamin C, the collagen builder and inflammation fighter. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body, and it's especially important in the connective tissues of your legs, tendons, ligaments, and the cartilage that cushions your joints. With age, collagen synthesis naturally slows down. This results in joint stiffness, ligament laxity, and a greater risk of sprains or tears. Vitamin C is the cofactor that allows your body to build and maintain collagen efficiently. Without enough vitamin C, your connective tissues weaken, making your legs less resilient to stress and strain. But that's not all. Vitamin C also reduces chronic inflammation in the muscles and joints. In older adults, inflammation is often low-grade but persistent, and it's a key driver of many mobility-related issues. Studies have shown that seniors with higher vitamin C levels exhibit better physical performance, faster walking speeds, and reduced markers of systemic inflammation. Another lesser-known benefit of vitamin C is its ability to enhance iron absorption, which is important because iron is needed for oxygen transport to your leg muscles during activity. Without sufficient iron, your legs may feel tired or heavy, even with minimal exertion. Citrus fruits, berries, bell peppers, kiwi, and tomatoes are excellent sources of vitamin. The RDA is around 75 mg for women and 90 mg for men, but higher intakes up to 500 mg may provide added antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits without adverse effects. Choose fresh, raw fruits and vegetables when possible, as cooking can destroy much of the vitamin content. And finally, we reach one of the most overlooked yet crucial nutrients for leg strength: vitamin K2, not to be confused with vitamin K1, which helps with blood clotting. Vitamin K2 has a very different role. It regulates calcium distribution in the body. Specifically, it activates proteins like osteocalcin that transport calcium into the bones and keep it out of soft tissues. This has two major benefits for seniors. First, it strengthens bones, especially the femur, hips and knees, which bear the brunt of your body weight. Second, it prevents the calcification of arteries and joints, which can otherwise lead to stiffness, pain, and reduced flexibility. In essence, K2 ensures that the calcium you consume ends up where it's supposed to be, inside your skeleton, not in your blood vessels or around your knees. Several long-term studies have found that higher intakes of vitamin K2 are associated with a lower risk of hip fractures, better bone mineral density, and improved mobility. One study from the Rotterdam Heart Study even showed that people with the highest K2 intake had a 52% reduced risk of arterial calcification. K2 is found in fermented foods like natto, a traditional Japanese dish, aged cheeses, liver, and egg yolks. Since these foods aren't commonly eaten in many Western diets, supplementation is often necessary. Look for forms labeled MK7 or MK4, as these are the most bioavailable. Now, before we move on to the actionable strategies and real-life stories that tie all these vitamins together, let me ask you something important. Have you ever been told that losing leg strength is just a part of aging? That it's something you simply have to accept? This belief is shockingly common, but dangerously misleading. In fact, research has shown that targeted nutritional support combined with specific leg exercises can reverse many signs of muscular weakness in people over 70. That's right, reverse, not just slow down. Yet this kind of empowering information is rarely discussed in mainstream medical settings. Why? Because our healthcare system is far more reactive than proactive. That's why this video exists, to give you the tools to take control of your leg health before it's too late. So if you found any value so far, please take a second to click the like button, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and consider sharing this with a loved one. You never know who might be silently suffering from leg pain, weakness, or balance issues. One share could literally save someone from a future fall. Now let's tie it all together. What happens when these 5 vitamins, D, B12, E, C, and K2, are all working in synergy inside your body? Imagine a system where your bones are dense and resistant to fracture because vitamin D and K2 are ensuring proper calcium distribution. At the same time, your muscles are strong, reactive, and fast thanks to the antioxidant power of vitamin E and the electrical efficiency of B12. Meanwhile, vitamin C is keeping your joints supple, your collagen intact, and your inflammation levels low. The result? Legs that are not only capable of movement but built for strength, stability, and endurance. Legs that allow you to garden without pain, climb stairs without support, travel without fear, and dance if your heart desires. Legs that support your independence and dignity. But how do you build this vitamin-rich life in practice? It starts in the kitchen. Begin each day with a breakfast rich in protein and healthy fats to support. Vitamin D absorption, think eggs, a slice of whole grain toast, some avocado, and maybe a small piece of salmon. Add a glass of fortified orange juice or a citrus fruit for a vitamin C boost. For lunch, include a generous salad topped with leafy greens, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and a serving of lean meat or legumes. This combination delivers vitamins E, K2, and more. Include fermented foods like kefir, natto, or sauerkraut throughout the week to naturally support K2. Consider a high-quality multivitamin formulated for seniors. But remember, supplements should complement a good diet, not replace it. Also, Include moderate sunlight exposure daily for your vitamin D levels. And don't forget to check with your healthcare provider to monitor your blood levels of these nutrients, especially B12 and D, which are commonly deficient. Now here's where it gets interesting, and this might ruffle some feathers. There is an ongoing debate in the medical and scientific communities. Are doctors doing enough to address vitamin deficiencies in older adults? Many physicians don't check for vitamin D or B12 unless there are clear symptoms. But by the time symptoms appear, like muscle pain, instability, or neuropathy, it might be too late to prevent lasting damage. Others argue that we should be supplementing all seniors preventively, just like we give folic acid to pregnant women. What do you think? Should doctors routinely test and prescribe vitamin-based therapies for seniors as a standard protocol? Or is this the responsibility of individuals and families to manage on their own? We want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe the medical system is failing seniors when it comes to nutrition? Or do you think we're expecting too much from doctors? Your opinion matters, and your comment might help someone else open their eyes to a serious health issue they've been ignoring. Debate it, discuss it, challenge it, share it. Because the truth is, change only happens when enough people start asking questions. And if this video has opened your eyes or empowered you to take a new step toward stronger legs and better health, then please like it, share it with someone over 60, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Daily Health 24, for more life-changing content every week. Before we end, let me leave you with a final thought. You were never meant to be fragile. Your body was designed to move, to carry you with purpose, and to support your passions well into your later years. But your legs can only be as strong as the nutrients you feed them. You have the power to decide what kind of future your body lives in, one of decline and fear, or one of strength, stability, and freedom. The choice begins with 5 vitamins, 1 decision, and the courage to take action. Which path will you choose? Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, stay strong, and stay young at heart.